We all love that story of the lone genius, right? The self-made hero who succeeds on nothing but pure talent and grit. It's a great story. But what if it's mostly a myth? Well, today we're diving into Malcolm Gladwell's Outliers to uncover the surprising, hidden forces that really decide who gets to the top.
You see, Gladwell argues that we've been looking in all the wrong places. We obsess over the individual, but the real story is in everything that surrounds them. Like this quote says, "Success isn't just about what's inside you. It's a product of your environment, your history, your community, and maybe most importantly, pure dumb luck and opportunity."
So that's the big question we're going to try to answer today. We're going to peel back the layers of this whole self-made myth and find the hidden patterns and unseen advantages that actually pave the road to incredible success. Okay, first things first, let's break down the myth we're trying to bust. It's that powerful story we all know, the one about the individual who triumphs against all odds through nothing but their own sheer will. This is the simple formula we're all taught, right? If you have talent and you work hard, you'll make it. And that feels good because it puts everything in our control. But Gladwell says this equation isn't just incomplete, it's missing the most important variables of all. So what are they?
Let's get into the first secret, and it's a big one that we have pretty much zero control over: timing. It turns out it's not just who you are, but when and where you are. Now, this might sound a little bit like astrology, but trust me, the evidence is kind of startling.
Okay, just look at this chart. It shows the birthdays of elite Canadian hockey players. You see that massive spike for players born in January, February, and March? Well, that's no accident. The cutoff date for youth hockey leagues is January 1st. So a kid born in January is going to be physically bigger and more coordinated than a kid born in December of the same year. That January kid gets labeled talented, gets the better coaching, more practice time, and that tiny, totally arbitrary advantage at the very beginning just snowballs into a huge one later on. So, the key takeaway here isn't that they were destined for greatness, it's that the system gave them a head start. A small, random advantage got bigger and bigger over time. Gladwell calls this a cumulative advantage, and it's a super powerful hidden force in what we call success. So, a lucky break, like being born in the right month, can open a door for you. But opportunity is not enough. You actually have to put in the work to walk through that door. And that brings us to secret number 2. What does it really take to become a true master at something? 10,000. According to the research Gladwell points to, this is the magic number: 10,000 hours. Now, this isn't just about mindlessly putting in the time. We're talking about deliberate practice. That means it's focused, it's structured, and it's all about pushing yourself past what's comfortable over and over again. It's the kind of practice that's honestly pretty grueling, but it's what separates the good from the legends. And Bill Gates is the perfect example. Yeah, obviously he's brilliant, but look at his story. In 1968, he got this incredibly rare opportunity to use a school computer. That was his lucky break. For the next 5 years, he basically lived in that computer lab, racking up thousands and thousands of hours of programming. So by the time he founded Microsoft in '75, he wasn't some prodigy just starting out. No way! He was already a master of his craft. His timing and opportunity unlocked his ability to get those 10,000 hours in. Okay, so we've got timing and we've got practice. But what about just raw intelligence? I mean, surely the higher your IQ, the more successful you'll be, right? Well, it's not that simple. Gladwell explains that there's actually a threshold for intelligence. Once you're smart enough, let's say an IQ around 120, which is good but not genius level, having an even higher IQ doesn't really give you much of an edge in the real world. Beyond that point, other skills start to matter way, way more. And this right here is the key difference. On one side, you have analytical intelligence. That's the book smarts and IQ test measures. But on the other, you have practical intelligence, which you could call street smarts. It's knowing how to talk to people, how to read a room, how to persuade someone. And here's the crucial part. This isn't something you're born with. It's something you learn, usually from your family and your upbringing. And that's what lets you turn raw talent into actual, real-world success. So let's put all these pieces together. If that old, simple formula for success is wrong, then what's the right one? It's time to rewrite the whole story. So here it is. It's not a clean equation. It's much more like a messy, complicated recipe. You need a lucky break. You need the right timing. You absolutely need a massive dose of hard, deliberate work. And you need the practical intelligence to navigate the world. Hard work is still the foundation, for sure, but it can't build the house all by itself. And that brings us to what might be the biggest idea of all. Outliers are never truly outliers. Think of a giant, ancient redwood tree. It didn't just get that tall on its own. It was nourished by the soil, the sun, and the entire forest around it. It's the same for people. Their success belongs to their history, their community, and the opportunities they were given. And that really leaves us with a powerful final thought, doesn't it? If we accept that success isn't just a solo mission, but a group project, it changes everything. It forces us to ask a better question. How can we create more opportunities, better environments, and fairer systems so that more people get the chance to put in their 10,000 hours and show the world what they can do? Now that's the real lesson of the Outliers.